would say the TWI program has met and exceeded my expectations.
It's been great. Definitely one of the best experiences I've had with the United States Army, especially under Acquisition Corps. I've learned a lot of things that things I've never experienced before.
It's been a unique opportunity to walk a mile in someone else's shoes, to be able to take a look at things from the outside looking in, and you can't put a value on that, I think.
I'm in contracting, we're all in the Acquisition Corps. We want to better know how to be better at our jobs, how to better help the government, how to better help the companies that we're working with.
And learn to look at things from a fresh perspective and a new way of looking at things. To me, I think that's been the most challenging, but also the most useful.
These companies spend an inordinate amount of time and resources and money putting these programs together, working with these programs, putting these proposals together. We don't want to waste our time, we don't want to waste our money, we want to know how to better help them help themselves, and this program enables us to do that.
But then you switch gears because you're constantly learning new things, so you switch gears. For instance, I'm going to start doing contracting, and I'm doing PM work now. So we're going to switch gears, and I've never done contracting. So I'm looking forward to that experience and broaden my horizons.
I do a lot of collaboration with people all over the world, linked up with a lot of Microsoft technology, and I do joint contracting support for DoD.
I wanted to just see what industry, did in the field, because we get out there and you see things that the government does, and you want to kind of see if they were experiencing the same things on the other side as we experience in the government, or they had the same frustrations. So, my primary goal of going into it was to see how I can bridge the gap to lessen those frustrations.
To be successful, you want to have the will to learn and just be flexible, because there's going to be things that you may not understand because it's coming from a corporate America perspective versus good old Uncle Sam or the government military perspective.
Definitely, I think you have to have the experience to be successful in the program. Definitely need advanced education. I would highly recommend you do get an MBA. It would definitely help if you have some kind of Lean Six Sigma background. But overall, a positive attitude.
What I'm going to take out of this last 6 months is, because I know I'm going forward to a contracting position, so I'm going to move back to contracts earlier than expected, and just kind of see how they do it on the industry side, so I can kind of take that, glean from what they teach me, and take back to the government and say, hey, these are the frustrations that the industry is having on the contract side, so what can we do to kind of fix it here on the government side?
Or I'll see the other side of what they go through, and I can bring those skill sets and relate a little better, build that relationship with the civilian counterparts.
It gives you a rare look into the civilian world of defense contractor, to kind of see how their processes, see how they do things, see their inner workings. It makes you a better contractor, better program manager when you go back to your job. And 3, it just expands your way of thinking. It makes you a better officer, makes you a better acquisition professional.
You got to come in with a positive attitude. Number 2, you really need to sell yourself and let them know your capabilities and what you can bring to the table, your experience, and how you can improve the company and help accomplish their mission and vision.
TWI has been great. I've really enjoyed it. Boeing's been outstanding to me. Moved me around to several different programs that they have down in the Huntsville area. Moved me around for all their functional areas like business development, finance, human resources, etc. I've learned a ton, and it's really enlightened me about some of the business practices that civilian organizations use.
And I highly recommend it. If you can fit in your schedule, and branch will help you decide if you can do it, because you want to be competitive in the Army still, because you are a soldier. But it's a great opportunity, and you can learn things that you may not have thought of, or you haven't seen, or you read about it, but now you get to see it.
I think it's a great experience. We're one of 10 slots, so you're really going to stand out from your peers. It's really going to, give you an opportunity that very few military officers ever had in their entire career. So if you're considering it, talk to someone who's done it. I personally recommend it, and I think you won't regret it.
I would say, without reservation, do it.
It's a good opportunity. I recommend it to anybody.
It's going to put you out of your comfort zone. It's going to remove you from environments from which you're probably most comfortable, but it is well worth the experience. The amount of knowledge that you're going to take away from this 1-year experience is beyond value.
Awesome opportunity. It's one of the opportunities where it's not just a breakaway, it's what you make of it. And it's one of those things that I think as a acquisition professional you can take and, say, hey, going into a PM position or into a contracting officer's position, that you can say, I've experienced this. And, I know this is how I'm thinking as an acquisition officer, and this is what industry thinks. So, let's get this thing figured out so it be conducive to the both of us.
Apply for it as soon as you can. It's a great opportunity.